Hello, 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 Facebook. Oh, I'm telling you, first it wouldn't let me. Been here about 10 minutes trying to go live. They changed different things on our business pages, but that's okay. Hello, 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 Facebook. I'm Consuela Hopkins, and I'm gonna give you some of you a little bit of time to come on live while we listen to being in our winning season, cause it is. I'm gonna share this live with a couple. All right, I got a couple. I'm going on live on a couple places and also recording. But come on in, come on in. I've been getting a few questions from individuals about, well, actually business owners, and how is this coronavirus really going to affect their livelihood and their income? And that's a very good question. I've been getting so many different ones, and I wanted to make sure that we spoke about that. So I'll wait for you to come on live and say hello. I guess I see now what everyone's been talking about. Facebook has changed some things, so you can't um, see exactly who's commenting at this time. But we're going to keep going because I promise, as always, I don't like keeping you long because I do believe time is money, and we just got so much to enjoy, right? I also believe that money is not just only that green, but also how it's tangible and intangible as well. But let's get started. So I've had a couple business owners ask me about how they affect. They've been concerned. They're really concerned about with the shutdowns, with schools, or with events, different arenas everywhere. There's so many places now that have closed down, and if people aren't working, then how will people afford to pay my fees? How will people afford to hire me as a coach? Or how will people afford to hire me to do their photography? Or how will people I have a vast variety. My practice is predominantly made up of business owners and entrepreneurs, those who own LLCs, corporations, and C corps. That's a really good question, right? But what I really want to press upon you is to understand that everything attached to you wins if you believe and the difference and why it's so important to plan your business out. I know for me personally, this time we've seen coming, right? I know that yes, we can definitely help set up your Roth IRAs. We can definitely help you with that. But what we've seen coming at Consuela County and Tax Service, when you strategize and you're being strategic about your business and you're being strategic about planning, we literally launched an online program. We've had an app for a while, right, where people can go mobile. Mostly our millennials use our app at taxes2gopro.com and file their taxes. Like, if they're really simple, got a few W-2s, don't want to necessarily file with some of the other online, like Turbo and different ones like Tax Act, because being able to still want a professional when the IRS comes through and do their audits, you want to know that you have someone that you can trust, because they're doing more random audits than in American history now. So just keep that in mind. So because of our tax mobile tax app we put in place, but we also have what we have. It's called etaxes.net. I'm sorry. It's etaxes.net. etaxes.net, where you literally can just go online and file virtually. So why I'm sharing that with you is because those who have to work at home now because the schools are shut down, or I have a lot of clients that work in the county city building, and for us locally, even our government offices are closed, and we're pretty much everywhere now. So but being at home, having to deal with your children, understanding those schedules is very important, that as business owners you still stay key to what your objective is. And your objective is to make a profit in your business. So one of the things that you can do, like we did here at Consuela County Tax Service, we put some things in place to make sure that we're still able to generate income during this time, during this scare, But what I really want people to also understand is that during all of this, the thing that makes a difference is your mindset. Yes. physically speaking, I mean, psychologically speaking, you want to make sure as a business owner, as a entrepreneur, as someone, period, doing this scare, if you will, that I believe, faith and fear cannot coexist, right? However, there is, will I have heard people ask me, will I have enough money, to last me? Will we have enough food, until they start opening, some of the um, well, let's see, some of the we have some stores, that have run out of food in some places. We've had, then also some of the essential things that you may need may not be available. Well, you have enough. And I say you never operate in fear, right? You always still plan, but you got to be consistent. But I want to make sure that your mindset still is being positive, that your mindset is, don't let the heaviness of all the different daunting news feeds and all the daunting information that you have out here scare you from knowing that you can definitely still make it, and definitely that your business will survive. You just got to make sure that you stay positive, that you're reading, that if you got to dust off your business plan and relook at some things, right? What can I do right now? This is another good tip for you. What can I do right now to maybe shift some things in my business, in my layout, that's going to help me benefit, right, and help others, right? Because you always want to do things in business with a win-win. That's how we've been so successful here at Consuela's Accounting and Tax. Been in business over the last 26 years. Stay in business and even raise ourselves to multi-million-dollar business is because we look for win-win situations. How can we help others? How can we help them meet a need, right? So think about that. Sit back in your time. And if you need more help with that, please feel free to go, right here. You can let us know, drop your name and your where you're from, and let us know what you're interested in. Philip, let's say this is an awesome time to invest. That is a very awesome time to invest, Philip. I totally, totally agree with that. And some of the things that we deal with our clients and teaching them those things, because if the market is down, it's good to buy. But you want to look at holistic where you are. Are you ready to invest? Are there some other things you need to be investing in? Right, Philip, there's so many different things you can invest in. So that's what we do here as far as even building wealth and helping others understand how to do that. But I just wanted to make sure, how will my income and livelihood be affected by the coronavirus disease, with everything being shut down? And one of the things is to use that time, right, to spend time with your family. But if you're working from home, if you're a business owner and now all of a sudden the kids are home or your spouse is home, or, you got to take care of the elderly, you got to look at some of your family members, make sure that you are also taking care of yourself and scheduling some time, right? Schedule time. You may have to get up a little bit earlier. Do a schedule so everything kind of falls in place for you. All right. So those are your tips. I want to make sure that you keep a good mindset through all of this and still plan, still making sure you're proactive. If you need someone that can assist you, I'm here for you to do that, right? With Consuela's Accounting and Tax. Just drop your name and your address and where you're from all over no matter where you are in the country, right? We literally have clients all over the country. So hello, Megan. Good to see you join us. So tax tip one is keep your mindset, right? Keep it positive. And then you want to look at the different things you can do to rebrand your business, or what are the things that's in your wheelhouse that you can do that will help people in this time of need so that they're able to also benefit from your services, right? This is not a time to retreat. Continue doing what you're doing. Be vigilant. Even though things are slowing down, you want to make sure that you have multiple streams of income. But how do you do that? How do you manage on multiple streams of income? Now, that's a question for the Good Money Multiplier. And if you're interested in more information on that, please just go to our page, The Good Money Multiplier with Consuela D. Hopkins. And I'll put all that in our link later, but I promise not to keep you long, but I just wanted to make sure that you stay positive, you stay encouraged. Because I know psychologically so many things can happen or could concern you in this time of when the world is just up in arms about what's going on, but you want to keep yourself safe. Be diligent. If you do have a weak immune system, make sure you're taking care of yourself and your family in this time, right? But also, just like we did, and we were able to establish our online services at taxes, e-taxes to etaxes.net. taxes.net, where you can go online and complete your taxes. So literally, we have clients all over the country, all over the world, that simply go online, fill out a questionnaire, and then we're still able to file their taxes. So even if things are shutting down and getting so bad that we are maybe I have to send my staff home to work, we're still able to continue generating income and servicing our clients, whether that's accounting, payroll clients, also an individual. So keep that in mind. You guys be blessed. Thank you so much for joining. Please continue to like, share, our and love. How about loving our videos that we post? And I'm here just to help you. So thank you so much.